Hi guys, so I know a lot of you have been wearing this old money style this year, and I know that it's also important to bear in mind women's tastes in your clothes. Obviously you're dressing for yourself, but you're also dressing for the world around you, and how you want to represent yourself is very important to think about. Today I've brought my girlfriend, Augustina. I'm going to show her some real life old money outfits and get her honest opinion, and maybe you'll get some useful tips and a little bit of an insight about what women think about this style.
Hi guys, this is really exciting.
First outfit. I think you'll like this one. I know your taste, but
okay.
Here we go.
Let's see. I do like this.
What do you like about it?
I think it shows his form really well. I like the watch.
Yeah, the watch is a nice touch.
And overall, I feel like the color palette goes well together, and it fits him well.
Definitely. I think it suits his skin tone, suits his hair color as well. They're quite neutral colors.
It's true.
I think they all go pretty well together. What do you think of the sweater? It's got a little zip there on the sweater.
I don't mind it with a collared shirt underneath.
Okay. Yeah.
I think if you were to pair it with a t-shirt, it might look a little low effort.
I agree. Okay, next one. More casual look here.
I think it's all right if you're going for like a beach day or something where you're going to be outside casual. I don't know if this is inside casual for like brunch with friends though.
Okay, yeah. Well, he's wearing the shirt very unbuttoned.
It is. That's part of
what makes it more casual.
Exactly.
Sure.
But the shirt itself is nice. It's a looser fit, so it definitely feels more summer, especially with the white pants.
Yeah, this would be a good beach day outfit, I think.
I think so.
Okay. Got two guys here. Let's talk about the guy on the left. So this is a bit more of a preppy type look. He's wearing
I hate his shoes.
You hate the shoes.
I don't believe in white dress shoes.
I'm not sure if they're
or anything
even
other
dress
than a
shoes.
white sneaker. Let me see more closely.
I think they're it's hard to say.
It might
but
be a white boot, but it's not a white sneaker.
Is it the sole that you don't like? The contrast of the sole?
I don't believe in a white shoe that's not a sneaker.
Okay.
Like if it's made out of leather, it's a little much. It's a little much.
For me, what I don't like about the shoe is the contrasting sole. And they're a very chunky shoe as well. It's not very sophisticated look. What about this sweater? The cricket sweater?
I think they can be okay sometimes, but this one in particular makes him look a little lumpy, and I think it can be hard to find a thicker knit sweater that doesn't make you look lumpy.
Yeah, it can be hard to pull off, for sure. I do think about the cricket sweater as well. It's such a preppy look that it definitely sends out a message. And I think guys who are going for this old money look, you have to bear in mind that this isn't just a new trend. Like, people have been dressing in this way for nearly 100 years, but it does send out like a very clear message about yourself, and you might not want to be seen as this preppy, perhaps snobby kind of upper middle class guy. And to me, that's what the cricket sweater can say if you don't wear it in the right way. The guy on the the guy on the right, he's wearing boat shoes.
It's better than the other shoes, but his pants I find offensive.
Okay, what offends you?
They don't look like they fit him very well. They're not very flattering. They look like if you managed to give like the cut and shape of dad jeans to a different type of pant.
So would you say fit is very important when it comes to a man's pants?
I think fit is very important.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at this next guy. Similarly, he's wearing the cricket sweater, but he's wearing the navy color, which I think is much more flattering too. And you'll see this guy here, he's rolled up his pants. What do you think of that?
I mean, if you're out and, I don't know, maybe hiking or walking in the countryside, I don't see why there's an issue with that.
I mean, I like to do that. I like to wear my ankles exposed a lot.
I think it depends what you're doing.
Okay.
But yeah.
I like
his glasses are nice.
Sunglasses are really cool. And the watch too. Very nicely accessorized outfit, this one. Okay, this next one, before you say anything, this is a real life guy who posted this to Reddit. He was kind of experimenting with this look. For me, there's one main thing that's going wrong here. I want to see what you think.
There's just one.
You think there's a few things going wrong here? Okay, what don't you like about this look?
I don't like a tie underneath a zip jacket. It looks like this shirt is the type that has the inside of the sleeve is a different pattern than the rest of the shirt. And I think when you're just showing a peak of the dress shirt underneath the sweater to then have a
different collar. Sorry, a different cuff.
A different cuff that doesn't match. Yeah. It's a little disjointed.
That's a good point. Yeah, I didn't notice that at first, but you're right. Okay.
Also, his pants look like they've never met an iron.
Very important to iron your clothes, gents.
But nice thing I will say about him is that he's holding himself like he's proud. He's got good posture. I like his watch.
Okay. The main thing for me is that he's tucked the sweater into his pants.
I think I was too distracted by the crime that is his pants.
Okay, yeah. Never tuck your sweater into your pants, guys. And in his defense, some people on Reddit were roasting him for that. And he said that the sweater had shrunk in the wash and he had to tuck it into his pants, otherwise the shirt would be poking through. But I think in that case, guys, if the sweater is so shrunk, you just got to throw it away.
But couldn't he have just tucked the shirt into his pants and then left the
Well, then
sweater?
The sweater would have been like above the belt line and there would have been a gap.
If it's so high above the belt line, then how did he tuck it in?
Good point. Maybe it's stretched. But I think he has some nice ideas, but some poor executions here.
Yes.
Okay, this is a more casual look, and this guy has introduced the big necklace, quite a statement necklace. What do you think of that?
Don't like it at all. It reminds me of middle school in 2008.
Okay, what about it?
It feels very like I don't feel like the old money aesthetic mixes with I shop at Claire's at the mall.
The overly flashy accessories.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. That doesn't really.
It feels very 12-year-old girl.
Okay. I like the shirt.
Honestly don't mind. I was about to say I don't mind that the shirt is so loose here because it feels very summer, staying cool.
That's definitely linen. Yeah. I like that. And, this guy has great collarbones and he's showing that off by having the more open shirt.
Yeah.
What about the pants? I really like the color of these pants.
I like the pants too.
The belt.
I also like his bracelet.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's very subtle and I didn't notice before when I was looking at this image. But I think that's a nice addition. Just a single cuff bracelet.
You might do with a bracelet like that, darling.
There we go. Okay. Most people will know who this guy is.
Okay. I have no idea who he is.
That's okay. His name is Imam Ghazi.
Okay.
He's an entrepreneur. He had a Facebook advertising agency at a very young age, and now he's more of a social media influencer. Very popular in like the men's self-improvement lifestyle space. But today we're just talking about his outfit.
I see. It's a little hard to tell with the flash what exactly are the colors of his suit.
I think it's black.
Okay, because I was trying to figure out if it was a green-based suit. I like the pinstripe, but wearing a white shirt...
White t-shirt.
Under a jacket like that, that's a no for me.
Okay.
I know he's trying to make it more casual with the white sneakers, but this is a no for me.
Okay. I'll be honest with you, everything about this outfit is wrong on paper. He's wearing a black pinstripe suit with a white t-shirt. The pocket square has no correlation to anything else going on in the outfit. It doesn't really go, technically. He's wearing the white sneakers with it. He's got these tinted glasses on. None of this is really something I would put together, but I actually think it looks really cool. I think what works for him as well, he's a very confident, assured, self-made guy. So he's definitely wearing this with an air of confidence that helps him pull it off. But I think if I were to hang all of these individual items without the guy wearing them and just look at the pieces together, I would say this doesn't go. So I think what you can learn really is that you can break rules, but it's helpful to know them first, and then you can choose to make deliberate mistakes. Like I think the earlier guy with his sweater tucked in, he wasn't breaking rules deliberately.
No.
He looked like he didn't know what he was doing. Whereas this guy, I think he does. I think Imam Ghazi does know what he's doing, absolutely. But I think, maybe he's going out to a club or something, or to a high-end restaurant here, and he's deciding to wear something that's a bit more statement. Well, let's move on. Okay, this is a very, very preppy look.
It is.
What do you think about this?
I feel like his tie is messy, but that's part of the schoolboy look. So I'm not the biggest fan of the messy tie, but I like the look in general. I'm a fan of the preppy look. So. Okay.
Yeah, it's very, very geek chic, this one. The tie, very deliberately messy. I think he does look a bit too much like a schoolboy here. I like wearing a slightly messy tie or slightly messy collar, but I think he's doing too much here to make it messy. He's also got the messy hair. But, I think if it was just straightened out, like 1 or 2%, I think it would look even better. It's obviously, again...
It feels a little boy band to me.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this one could do with a little bit of maturing. And, maybe it would even be better to swap the blazer for like a cardigan or a more casual jacket.
I like the thicker tie, though. I mean, it's done messily, but I do like the thicker tie.
Me too. Okay, this is a much more elegant, tailored look. This guy's a little bit older, but I think the style that he's wearing is very Italian inspired.
I need to look at it without his face, because I feel like it's very cheesy.
You think his face is cheesy?
I'm not sure if it's everything or him that's cheesy. Okay. I'm trying to separate the outfit from the man.
Well, just look at the suit for a minute.
That's what I'm trying to do.
A bold pinstripe suit. It's quite an Italian cut. It's quite close to his body. It's got this nice textured wool tie, blue shirt. I think the glasses look really good. What do you think about this?
I'm still trying to make... There's something about it that's off, because the jacket itself I like. I even like his pocket square. I think the tie itself is nice, but I don't think this is the right tie for the jacket.
Okay. Fair enough. Do you think that accessories like a tie, a pocket square, something that women pick up on a lot?
Yes.
Okay.
It shows attention to detail and that you actually understand what you're doing when you dress.
Okay, great.
So, I love when you wear a pocket square.
Thank you. Okay, this is the last look. So, a formal look, but no tie here. It's got this textured... Sorry, not textured. It's got this pattern jacket and the window pane check.
I think this is another case of where I like the pieces individually, but I don't necessarily like them together.
Okay.
I feel like grays and blues look nice, but these are the same... I don't know what the word for it is, but like darkness. And if you're going to do a gray and a blue together, one should be darker than the other, and these are very even together. So a lighter blue or a darker gray would have been better.
I think that's a good point. I think a lighter gray, would look nice with this. I like the window pane check. I think it's not too flashy. What do you think about white pants on a guy?
I wouldn't have done it with this outfit. I think, again, if the shirt were lighter blue, the white pants would work. But I don't think there's anything wrong with it, especially in the summer. But maybe not with this outfit, especially because the jacket doesn't feel as summer.
Sure. I mean, it might be a lighter fabric.
It could be.
But I agree with you. The aesthetic of the jacket is a little bit more autumn.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, we've looked at a bunch of different looks now. Overall, what were some of the things that you liked from the Old Money aesthetic?
The things that I liked... the Old Money aesthetic, I think, takes a lot of thought in the presentation. It shows that a man is well groomed, and I think a man who puts effort into his appearance, especially things like ironing your clothes and making sure they fit well, and putting thought into making sure that your belt matches your shoes and things like that. It shows a level of self-respect and self-value that
I agree.
I think women find important.
Absolutely. And to be honest, guys, the bar is actually quite low. Like most guys,
True.
put so little thought into this that you don't have to go that hard to be noticeably, leveled up in terms of your fashion. But yeah, there are also mistakes that you can fall into when you're trying to go the extra mile. Like, you might make a mistake like tucking in your sweater, or you might have these nice pants, but you don't iron them, and then it's more noticeable than if you hadn't ironed your sweatpants.
I mean, I think here we were nitpicking and getting into the details here for really just dissecting the style. But in general, if any of these men showed up on a date like that, I think most women would be pretty happy about it.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. Guys, I hope this video was useful. Let me know if you want to see Augustina again. Maybe we can get her opinion on some different looks. And let me know in the comments what you've been wearing recently that fits in with the old money aesthetic and has been getting you some compliments.